the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight's game at Quicken Loans Arena, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Toronto Raptors. Checking out Toronto, they dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. Well, Freak was recently selected to be a part of All-Star Weekend. Very big honor for him, and I'm sure there will be a lot expected of him. You guys have both been involved with All-Star Weekend. What's it like? What's going through their heads right now?
Well, the most important thing you have to do is just enjoy the weekend. There's going to be a lot of superstars there. There's going to be a lot of things going on. You just have to go, perform, let them know who you are. The fans voted you in. Got to give them a great show.
Yeah, but I think, guys, if you're there, you can't get caught up with all of the hype and everything and all the star watching. I think you're there to be the star, not to see the stars. So you have to go in there and perform and let people remember you. Shaq always did that, and he did that great.
You know why?
Why?
I saw Halle Berry looking at me one time.
You know what I think? It was really admirable, whether you were going to be in the dunk contest, Kenny, or the three-point, or you're playing in the game, Shaq, that you guys got to town and you just stayed in the room. I thought that was very impressive.
I sure did.
That's all you did. You just went to the hotel, checked in, and say, "I'll see you Saturday night."
But I
or see you
considered
Sunday.
the city the room.
Shaquille stayed in the room, but Shaq was partying like a bug.
We'll see you next time.
K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. It's the home of the Cavaliers, Quicken Loans Arena, as we are in Cleveland, Ohio. And, of course, Grievous Vasquez. Even with him gone, they've shaken it off quickly and have really come together as a team.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys, and let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Schultz in at the 4. And here's Lowry, following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Lowry against Irving. 5 on the clock. Valanciunas dishes to DeRozan. Lets it go from the wing. Moon pulls it in. Well, if you've seen some of the slams he's thrown down this year, it shouldn't come as a surprise. Freak will be participating in this year's dunk contest.
Yeah, I'm claiming it right now. I mean, he's my favorite to win the thing. I just don't see how he doesn't come away with the crown with his creativity and ability to elevate and levitate.
Here's DeRozan. J.R. Smith making his last shot. They set the pick. And DeRozan. Here we go. And Valanciunas kicks to Snell. And it's DeRozan missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here is Lowry. 17 points for him last game against Boston. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Lowry. DeRozan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Irving. Love right side. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Boston Celtics.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Now here is Lowry, following the miss by Freak. Lowry passes to DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And he hits it to tie the game up. DeRozan's got his second bucket tonight. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Irving dishes to Love. Pass to Moon. Picked by Varejao. Valanciunas on the double team. Pass to Snell. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Love with the screen on Lowry. Passes it to Love. And on the way from Irving for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. The Raptors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Valanciunas against Varejao. The baseline J. Rebound by Smith. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The feed to Moon. He dishes it to Smith. To the paint. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Back to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. To the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Varejao. And here they come to end the drought. Toronto grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
And you know, Greg, in that blowout loss that you were alluding to, it was the turnovers that really did them in. You can't give possessions away like that and expect to win.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Moon with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Three-pointer. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
They set the screen. Here's Snell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Irving attacking. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on a fast break this season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. It takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to the Boston Celtics. Back to DeRozan. Plays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got 7.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Love. 20 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. The pass to Lowry. On the wing, DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Toronto working the ball around now. Snell, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Moon. And another miss by Cleveland.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Now here is Lowry. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Irving against DeRozan. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Raptors lead by 6. Here's Moon. DeRozan defending. Shot from 12. Moon with the bucket. Moon's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now here is Lowry. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Q. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 23 points per, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
And this is exactly what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to come on.
Here's Moon. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Boston.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
And he gets the bucket. Lowry with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Snell. Back to Lowry. Just his first attempt. No luck. Some solid defense there from Irving. Baseline try. Rebound collected by Snell.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Screened by Valanciunas. DeRozan passes to Valanciunas. He got right to the cup using that screen. And the Raptors lead by 4.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now. And with the pause here, how about the stats for Valanciunas? 6th in rebounding. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
Boy, he's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the full 48 minutes. Glass eater.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Cleveland. And then for Toronto. Splitter's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Wright comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. Love. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe.
He hits both from the stripe.
A good night for Kevin Love. He's already got 9 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
The Cavaliers trailing. And Moon kicks to Love. And stolen by Splitter. Wright with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. To the left wing. Here's the screen. Here's Joseph. O'Hannon. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now Moon. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. 3 on 3. Back to right. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Snell dishes to Splitter. Inside. And it's Wright missing.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. A 3-ball. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
They set the pick. Here's Snell. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Snell's got 8. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. There's 38 seconds left in the first. And Moon kicks to Love. To the middle. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Snell, the pass to Splitter. Right outside. Here's Dinwiddie. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Kept alive. Thompson. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
And that does it for the first quarter. Freak was recently picked to compete in this year's dunk contest. We caught up with him to get his thoughts on being selected for the first time.
I'm excited. There's some great dunkers this year, so I'm just hoping to bring something special.
Yeah, it's good to see that kind of excitement about Clark competing in the dunk contest. Both teams deciding to change it up. Toronto leading by 4, setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Lowry, also Corey Joseph out there. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Tony Snell. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics did some really solid work on the floor. He picked up 18 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Valanciunas, good.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
That just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here's Moon. While recovering, Moon dishes to Thompson. McDermott, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. McDermott's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Lowry kicks to Joseph. Valanciunas with a screen on Shumpert. To the inside. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Moon kicks to Thompson. Here's Shumpert. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Lowry passes to Joseph. Back to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the 13-footer. Cleveland's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Boom. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And here's Lowry. Top of the key. And too long on the shot.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Snell. He's got 8 from deep. It's Lowry again missing. Cavaliers leading. Kicks it to Moon. Rob. Now the Raptors moving it up. Moving it up. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got 6 points.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And it's Shumpert penetrating, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Dinwiddie is checked in for Doug McDermott. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Here's Moon. While recovering. It's stolen. He feeds it to Joseph. O'Hannon, and he jams it with authority.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
To the left wing. To the paint. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Love, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. There's the double team with Joseph. Dinwiddie kicks to Love. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Here's Moon. He's got 8. Good. Moon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Lowry kicks to Snell. They set the pick. Dishes it to Joseph. Feeds to Lowry. 6 to shoot. From 15 feet away, again Toronto.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Some changes for Toronto. Splitters checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeRozan comes in for Joseph. And it's Wright in for Kyle Lowry. Moon with it. He's got 10. Thompson, a screen on Wright. And Moon kicks to Thompson. Here's Love, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland.
Thank you, Kevin and Dwayne. A very tight game here. What's the...
Assist from Tristan Thompson.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Love and Verjao are up front. Kyrie Irving is out there with Q. And it's Smith in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Oh, my God, I just got that.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Irving. He kicks to Moon. It's Verjao, high post. Valanciunas is there. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 13 points for J.R. Smith. Lowry against Irving. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Valanciunas in the high post. Pass to Snell. Shoots the 3. Here's Irving. Inside, deflects the pass. Moon passes to Verjao. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Screened by Valanciunas. Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. Here's DeRozan. Battles through traffic and lays it in. DeRozan's got 18 points.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Moon. DeRozan defending. To the paint. Here's Verjao. And he gets it to go. Verjao's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. 10 points and 2 steals as well. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Cleveland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Outside Irving. No luck. And Toronto will come the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. DeRozan with it. Guarded now by Irving. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And again, Toronto no luck.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Irving kicks to Smith. Picked by Verejao. Moon with the buckets.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Smith. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Love dishes to Verejao. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Passes it to Schultz. To the inside. Here's Snell. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas can't get that one to fall.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. 8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Lowry passes to Snell. It's DeRozan with the drive. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
The dish to Moon. It's stolen by Lowry. Fast break Toronto. Looking to get it going. And the rejection by Love.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me.
Oh, wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
DeRozan on the wing. 20 points for him, and that one's good.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Outside Irving. Smith outside. It's a pick by Love. Pass to Moon. It's stolen by Valanciunas. An even 3-on-3 break. And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Now here's Joseph. 6 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now Moon. He's got 14. Outside Irving. Here's Love. Verejao trying to free himself up. And another miss by Cleveland. Joseph with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Valanciunas inside. He's against Smith. No good from Valanciunas. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Take a look at what Irving's done. He's got 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Edison Verejao's checked in for Cleveland. Q comes in for Kyrie Irving. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. And Moon kicks to Dinwiddie. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And, you know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
.20 seconds left in the third quarter. The screen from Thompson. To tie. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Woo! Gotta have big-time nerves to hit it.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Schultz in at the 4 slot. Shot clock at 5. Here's Shumpert. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Toronto shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. The feed to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. And that one comes up a bit short. Shumpert dishes to Smith. That puts them in the lead. Smith's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Toronto trailing. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Now the pass to Schultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
Here's Moon. Lowry covering. Moon with it. And it's Shumpert at the elbow. Moon up top. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Smith missing. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Snell. Releases. Another miss by DeRozan.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Moon passes to Verejao. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Some good numbers for DeRozan. 22 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
For the Cavaliers, Love comes in for Anderson Varejao. And Irving subbed in for Shumpert. Both shots good from the stripe. The Cavaliers trailing. Now Moon. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Love with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. The Raptors shooting at 51%. Really solid. Screened by Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to Snell. Left side, DeRozan. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And the basket good. And now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Outside Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Moon with it. The screen from Thompson. Love outside. And on the way from Irving for 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Raptors trail by 6. And here's Lowry. And DeRozan. Here we go. Got a hand on it. But they'll get another chance. And good on the basket. Book it. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Moon. The screen from Thompson. And Moon kicks to Irving. No good. Nice D from DeRozan. The Raptors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Take a look at what Snell's done. 10 points and 3 assists.
That's good from Snell. And so Snell nails both of them. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now Moon. It's a pick by Love. Smith drives in, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Sounds good. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Free throw drop for Smith. Raptors trail by 5. Now here's Lowry. He dishes it to Snell. Looking to get back on track here. Stolen by Thompson. On the wing, Irving. DeRozan defending. Irving attacking. That's good. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And it's DeRozan missing.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Good work defensively by Lowry. Raptors trail by 7. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Free throw good, Lowry.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
Take a look at what Kyle Lowry's been doing. He's got 8 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Outside DeRozan. Shoots from the elbow. No good off the front iron.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Nice shot by Smith.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Beyond the arc. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers' lead cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from DeRozan.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Irving drives in. It's stolen by Lowry. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Snell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 6th assist on the night. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Moon dishes to Irving. Kicks to Thompson. The shot is off, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Lowry passes to Schultz. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Moon with it. Smith outside. Elbow shot. And he nails the jumper. Smith's got 22.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And here's DeRozan. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
No good on that one. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Cleveland. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Irving. So he comes up empty at the line.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
That one goes. Count.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Here's DeRozan. And it's good off the back rim and in. DeRozan's got 7 points for the quarter.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Moon.
Move the ball.
He feeds it to Love. Down low. And it's slammed in by Moon.
Well, Kevin Love certainly one of the best passing big men in the league.
Raptors trail by 6. Now Lowry. And DeRozan. Here we go. And that one's good. DeRozan's got 15 points in just the second half.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
It's a pick by Love. They set the pick, and Varejao kicks to Dinwiddie. With the teardrop, and it's Toronto with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, DeRozan. Verjao comes with the double team. Lowry drives in. 5 on the clock. From the baseline. The shot is off. Good D by Love. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Moon. No good. He's made 9 of 15, shooting an even 60%. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Nice D from Verjao. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Feeds to DeRozan. Picked away. A solo fast break. Here's Dinwiddie. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And he makes both free throws.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
A minute 20 left in the game. Moon passes to Verjao. Banked in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from. Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
3-pointer. Snell connects. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Dishes it to Love. Left block shot on the way. Sinks it. And so here's Toronto. Back to DeRozan. There's a screen. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. O'Hannon. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Here's Smith. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dinwiddie. He kicks to Verjao. Off the left rim and out. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Kyle Lowry doing work. What a nice looking shot that was.
Here's Moon. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. It's the NBA. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Love and Verjao are up front. Q out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. Here's Moon. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Moon's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The drive by Lowry. Outside DeRozan. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got 33 points.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And Moon kicks to Smith. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Smith's got 24 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Outside DeRozan. O'Hannon can't hit. Nice D from Verjao. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. It's a pick by Love. Moon passes to Love. Banked in off the glass. Love's got 24 points.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Count that one. 35 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Moon. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Toronto. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Lowry dishes to DeRozan with the fadeaway. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And that's now 37 points for DeMar DeRozan. And Moon kicks to Irving. Irving double team. Pass to Smith. Leaner from distance. Offensive rebound. For the 3. And he gets it to go. Smith's got 27 points.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Now here's DeRozan. Oh, that's blocked. Here's the break. Floats one up. Yes, and the foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Free throw, good, Irving. Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. Lowry with the ball. Passes to DeRozan. Rejected by Moon, and they get it back. Here's Valanciunas. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
That's a pick by Love, and Moon kicks to Irving. To the middle, here's Varejao. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 10 points for Anderson Varejao. Big time bucket there, Clark.
And Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
The fadeaway. DeRozan in the corner. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 when they've shot the basketball in overtime. Pick by Varejao. Irving attacking. Good.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
And here's Lowry. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Moon passes to Love. And Smith gets double-teamed. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Varejao. Out to Smith. The dish to Irving. To the paint. Here's Moon. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough. And sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
Three-pointers. Snell can't get it to go. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Looked to me like the amber light on the gas tank didn't quite come on. They still had enough fuel to get across the finish line comfortably.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Freak. He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role in this performance tonight. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille